One for both. Marat Safin of Russia beat Sampras, USA. Sampras leading 4-2. He got the early break, led 3 games to love. If Sampras wins this match, he gets to the final 4 of this year-ending championship. If Safin wins it, he consolidates the #1 spot for the year-end. The youngest player ever to do so.
Here's what we saw from Sampras all day in Flushing Meadow at the U.S. Open final. Just beautiful passing shots, power and finesse. This one, the finesse. It's a good, smart serve from Sampras there. Love 15. He's hitting a lot of aces and going to the corners. That time, for the first time, went right at the body of Safin. And it's good to go in the body on Safin's forehand side, because his backhand, he could just take a step and block it with the 2 hands. Yeah. But the one hand, especially with that Western grip, it's a tough one for him to handle. See what he does with the wide one there. So he's got a little time. He hit that wide one against Safin. You better hit it perfectly. He's got such reach, extension, plus he's got great hands. I mean, that's a routine return for him.
And this court gives you a little extra time to see the ball. It's not that quick.
Great shot there of Safin coming back into the court, too, in case that ball came back. Well, looks like he's waking up, finally. Good second serve there. Good bite on that serve from Sampras. Pete said to Mal the other day after his match, courtside, he said, well, I know I have the best second serve in the game and I have to use it. Well, he just used it there on a big point, 15-30.
Ooh, that was a dangerous approach there by Pete Sampras. Safin was there, didn't make the shot. You don't want to give him a second look at it after a great first serve.
Yeah, much better angle on that serve and shorter in the court.
Game point Sampras. Oh yeah, good steer from Sampras. He holds on. He's looking pretty confident for a man who's lost the last 2 times they've played. Safin down 5-2. Welcome back, everyone. The Atlantic Pavilion here in Lisbon, hosting the Tennis Masters Cup. That's the final 8 players that qualify, playing events including Grand Slams all year. 2 groups of 4. This is the red group, and Sampras is trying to win it. He will if he beats Safin.
Oh.
If he doesn't, he'll be heading back to California.
Explosive backhand there. Sampras just lean into this one. Safin did all he could, got it back to the Sampras backhand, but that was just serious firepower. Ace That's ace number 5 for Marat Safin. Safin's getting hurt, Cliff, is in where the difference so far in the match has been is on the second serve.
Well, I heard that Sampras thing as well, Pat, and I thought it was very interesting that he would say, you know, because here's a guy who is pretty low-key, but he said, I've got the best second serve in tennis, and he's right. That's Sampras.
Safin's 3 of 10 on second serve points won, and Sampras is 8 of 10.
A very good point. Nevertheless, game to Safin. He's lost 1 serve game in the match. The first one, he hasn't been able to recover from that. 5-3, Sampras here serving for the set now.
Isn't it funny, Cliff, how in the beginning of the week we were following all the stats, obviously, and the winners and errors, and saying, well, the court is slow, and so that's why there's a lot more errors than winners. Well, what is it so far in this match today?
And you said, don't worry, that's going to change. And
Right.
I said, are you sure? So I'll let you tell everybody.
These two guys so far, they both have 3 errors. Safin 10 winners, Sampras 14. There's another winner.
Which means you can't watch much better tennis than this. Marat Safin has got a fierce pride. He's got that big smile of his. He's got obviously a great game. And as you watch this replay again, he's really a marketer's dream. We were talking to Ion Tiriac, trying to get a straight answer from him, which sometimes is not that easy. But he is representing Safin now again as you watch the winner from Pete Sampras. But he's got a good sense of humor as well, Safin. 15 love.
He seems to enjoy it out there as well when he's out there playing. He's into it, but he's not too serious about everything.
He started playing because his mom is a teacher. In fact, she coached Elena Dementieva, who's becoming one of the greatest in the women's game. And then at 14, he left Russia to go to Valencia in Spain, not far from here. That'll be wide. 30-15, 2 points from the set for Sampras. Didn't even speak Spanish then, obviously. Now he does. 2 points from going down in the first set. Is that steer forehand volley again?
Yeah, that was the serve, though, Cliff, that got into the body, but on the backhand side. And yes, it was the second serve, so it was a little bit slower. But Safin able to handle that one with the 2 hands on the backhand side into the body a lot better. Sampras had to bear down here at 30 all. That's usually what happens when he bears down on a serve. So what I was going to say, Cliff, is you really have to hit an ace here, but if I just say he bears down, then pretty much means he's going to hit one.
Pretty emphatic. And he has a set point.
Another one.
Is Pete still the man in men's tennis? We may be trying to answer that question. He's won the first set. Back in a minute. The Tennis Masters